24 hours after his pardon. 24 hours after his pardon, Larry Hoover's a snitch. This coming from me, Wack 100. 24 hours after his pardon. 24 hours after his pardon, Larry Hoover's a snitch. This coming from me, Wack 100.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm working with you.
"24 hours after his pardon. 24 hours after his pardon, Larry Hoover's a snitch."
Took the stand on your man down. I saw the paperwork. Took the stand on your man down. I saw the paperwork. Sleep on 100 grand. Feds taking pictures of the bitches in my kitchen from me.
"24 hours after his pardon. 24 hours after his pardon, Larry Hoover's a snitch. This coming from me, Wack 100. 24 hours after his pardon. 24 hours after his pardon, Larry Hoover's a snitch. This coming from me, Wack 100.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm working with y'all, bro.
All right,
look,
are you working right this second?
Right now! I work for you guys for the rest of my life.
I've done my time. I paid my debt to society.
Larry Hoover, also known as King Larry, the reputed head of the Black Gangster Disciples. He is now 42 years old, older and wiser, he says.
Anytime you do a extensive amount of time, it can have two effects. It can harden you, or it can make you think. And I've thought.
And apparently he's
I'm trying to tell you, I'm working with y'all, bro.
All right,
look,
are you working right this second?
Right now! I work for you guys for the rest of my life. What are you...
24 hours after his pardon. 24 hours after his pardon, Larry Hoover's a snitch. This coming from me, Wack 100.
for being one of the architects of Chicago's fragile gang truce. He also takes credit for authorizing members of his so-called street organization to march on City Hall last May during a protest over plans to close healthcare clinics in African-American neighborhoods.
But that shit was gangster though, right? Keep it real, I went out like a gangster. Bullshit. Man, gangsters don't go out like that. That shit only happened in the fucking movies. Man, they put me under the jail. I got quadruple life. I'm state property.
24 hours after his pardon, 24 hours after his pardon, Larry Hoover's a snitch. This coming from me, Wack 100.
Comment, hey, yo, what's the word? This your boy Big Keys against the world. We live. It's Friday Night Fights. I'm sorry I'm late. I apologize I'm late, but this is one of them ones where I got to get it ready for y'all. So shout out to everybody in the building. We got Max B playing in the background. Took the stand on your man. Damn, I saw the paperwork. Damn. Crazy work. Shout out to all the early birds in the building. We got Betty Armstrong in the building. We got Bookie G in the building. Shout out to Bookie G, Betty Armstrong. It's my opinion, not yours, of course. Shout out to It's My Opinion, Not Yours. I had to call her earlier and check her. She was on the floor. She was commenting on under other people's posts. I had to holler at her right quick. But shout out It's My Opinion, Not Yours. It's all love. This your boy Big Keys. Keys against the world. We live, y'all. Y'all know we do live different, so throughout the week you see it a different way. On Friday is lit, is up. Of course, I've been sipping. I don't know what y'all been doing, but I got a show to run type shit. Now, shout out to everybody. I know y'all thinking like, damn, is he saying Larry Hoover a snitch? He in Chicago. Is the safety of his life in jeopardy? I'm not saying that. Your boy Keys, I see things a little differently. I got proof that Wack 100 is behind all this. This is a blackmail move. Wack 100 is attempting to blackmail the Hoover family. So shout out to everybody in the building. What's going on? Yo, quit playing with old man Larry. On Larry. Listen, hey, I don't gangbang no more. On Larry, I'm not playing with the old man. I'm trying to help the old man out. I feel like Wack 100 is behind everything. We live. Shout out to everybody in the building. Antel getting the food ready. She gonna be here in a minute. Shout, what up, chat? What up, Keys? What up, Antel? What up? Now y'all got the comments on the screen now. Let's get to the show now. We was a little late. Well, we was a lot late, but you know, these are the times people said when we did the vote, people said they'd rather us come on a little later. You know, 7 o'clock wasn't enough type shit. So shout out to everybody in the building. We about to get straight into it. Y'all, we not about to do it how everybody else did it. This is the Keys News. We ghetto, we lit, we fast-paced a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little slow, but we fast. We want to get straight to the point. Let's get straight to the point for real, for real. Shout out to everybody. Let's go. Keys News Network. Keys Fights. This is the Keys Fights. For one, this is fight night. We about to the round one. It's on who? Larry Hoover. Check it out. Round one on who? It's the hit list. We got Larry Hoover. We got Cardi B. We got Zion. We got Remy Ma. We got Betty Armstrong. Yes, Betty Armstrong has made the Keys hit list because she needs to stop playing with these men that we trying to put her on over here. But shout out to her. Let's get straight to it. Boom. Let's go. Friday Night Fights. What we doing over here? Round one. It's on Larry. Let's go.
Larry Hoover, born in Jackson, Mississippi in 1950, Hoover began his life of crime early, joining a gang called the Supreme Gangsters by the age of 13. By his early 20s, he had been in and out of prison multiple times and survived at least 6 shooting attempts on his life. In 1969, after rival David Barksdale was wounded, Hoover merged the Supreme Gangsters with Barksdale's gang, forming the Black Gangster Disciple Nation. The gang soon dominated Chicago's South Side drug trade under Hoover's leadership. Even while incarcerated, Hoover's influence expanded. Trusted by the warden's office, he acted as a mediator, using his control over inmates to help quell prison riots and uprisings. Inspired by Mayor Richard J. Daley's biography, Hoover shifted from crime to growth and development, founding nonprofits and promoting education among gang members. These initiatives were later exposed as fronts for illegal activities. In 1997, following a 5-year undercover investigation, Hoover was convicted on drug conspiracy charges and received 6 life sentences. He's currently incarcerated at maximum security prison ADX Florence in Colorado.
Now that's how it started, y'all. That's how it started. That's how the life of Larry Hoover basically started. Let's get to where it went. Where we at now with it?
Larry Hoover.
NBC5 investigates what will happen next to Chicago gang kingpin and killer Larry Hoover 24 hours after his life sentences were erased by President Trump.
Now, Hoover is being processed out of the federal Supermax prison in Colorado and into an Illinois prison where he is expected to ask for parole from a 200-year state sentence. Our investigative reporter Chuck Gowdy on the story has some answers for us tonight. Chuck?
Allison, at age 74, gangland leader Larry the King Hoover has spent most of his life behind bars. Tonight, if history holds true, prison is where Hoover will spend the remainder of his life.
Now look how they let Larry Hoover. Look how Larry Hoover is a 74-year-old man. He's still getting tricked by the media. The media is calling that man Larry the King Hoover. If I'm Larry Hoover, you can't call me nothing but Larry Hoover. But shout out to Ocean Water in the chat. He really snitched for real, for real. We gonna get into the paperwork. Yeah, he snitched, but that ain't the point. But he snitched. I ain't gonna cap y'all. He told for real, for real. But we gonna get into that though. But he told. I ain't getting on his ass for telling. I'm getting on more so where did the paperwork come from and why now people is into it with him telling. So shout out to Ocean Water, subscribe for real, for real. Let's get straight to it. But y'all notice how the news keep calling him Larry the King Hoover or Larry the king of the GDs. Like, no, you can't call me that. That's affecting my image still. But go ahead, continue, fake Tom Skilling.
Hoover cannot leave his past, is what the Illinois Prisoner Review Board said just 3 years ago when he asked for parole.
Okay.
And most of the same people that said no to Hoover then will make the decision now.
Oh, man.
Larry Hoover had already been arrested more.
Now, shout out to everybody in the building. If you in the building, like, comment, subscribe. If you new in the building, like, comment, subscribe. We gonna break this down different. This is Wack 100 is blackmailing the Hoover family, y'all. Do not believe all this paperwork that came out of nowhere. Did Larry Hoover snitch? Yes. Like, comment, subscribe. He snitched. But he was 18 years old, and I don't know if y'all gonna hold it against him. I don't know. I got my opinion. I'ma save it. But like, comment, subscribe. But you heard the newsman just say, the fake Tom Skilling just say, Larry Hoover will be prosecuted by the same people that put him there in the first place. Let's go.
More than a dozen times when he kidnapped and killed a drug dealer in this Englewood alley in 1973. William Pookie Young shot between the eyes, dead at age 25 for stealing drugs from Hoover's gangster disciple street gang. Hoover sentenced to 200 years in state prison. He would later be convicted of numerous federal crimes as the leader of a murderous drug gang spanning 36 states and commanding a criminal army of 30,000 soldiers.
Damn.
With this stroke of a pen by President Trump yesterday, Hoover's 6 federal life sentences were commuted. His son thankful tonight.
I think he's been a political prisoner because of the power that he possesses.
When Larry Hoover leaves the Supermax prison here in Colorado, where he has been...
Now, I want y'all to notice something. Notice how fast they cut the son off. The son be saying some real shit. Shout out to Larry Hoover's son. Even though he probably didn't raise him for the majority of his life, he cut from a great cloth. Let's keep it real. But the news steady chopping up Larry Hoover's son because they don't want that message to get out to the fact that he can be a help to the community if he chooses to be a help. Now, if you lock me up at 74 years old, and I've been there since I was 20, if you put me on camera, send this bitch up. When I talk, I have nothing but negativity to say for the world. Send this bitch up. Luke, do all the crazy. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the son for keeping his father's dream and message alive for real, for real. But the news, they chopping this son up out that motherfucker. But let's see. Let's continue though.
In solitary confinement, it will be in the custody of Illinois officers who will return him to a maximum security state prison. But in Illinois, Hoover is eligible for parole and return to the streets, a benefit that was denied him numerous times, most recently in late 2022. The parole board noted...
Oh, hold on. My background music too loud. Hold on, my background music. I got y'all. Hold on. We're going to switch it up. We're going to shout out to that person that said my background music too loud. I got you. We're going to go right there. Let's go. Was it too loud, Intel? Oh.
Hoover's role in this riot at Pontiac Prison in 1978 and his use of a decoding dictionary in his cell in 2017, seeming to support the belief that Hoover has continued to run gang rackets from jail, despite his promise that he's been reformed. According to the 2022 Illinois parole denial, Hoover's past continues to impact his present and will forever affect his future. Parole release at this time would not be in the interest of public safety.
Now y'all heard that. Listen. Y'all heard that. It said that Hoover past continue to affect his present. That's for all you goofy capping GDs out there. All you niggas that's merching that shit on Larry, who ain't never met Larry a day before in your life. All you niggas that's on GD before y'all hit a nigga in the face, y'all affecting Larry present. Y'all the reason that Larry still got 200 years. Everybody who Trump pardoned ran free. Listen, Lil Wayne, Kodak Black, Brittany Griner. I think Joe Biden. Now, more of the story, y'all. 9 times out of 10, if a president pardon you, you supposed to be free. Larry Hoover is not free because of y'all niggas that's GD, that's steady doing the bullshit under GD, under the GD umbrella. Y'all goofy as hell. And the son said, and then we're gonna play the clip of the son saying, if y'all niggas still gangbanging, still claiming that banner at y'all age, y'all wild as hell. That's what the son said himself. But continue, fake Tom Skilling.
This means tonight is that Trump's commutation won't matter and Hoover won't be released, according to this former longtime Illinois Parole Board member and chairman.
I think it's all symbolic, and I think it's all just drama because the...
Oh, shit, y'all. Colonel Sanders, this nigga like the dude from the KFC. The nigga from the KFC that got in on the GD business. So this for everybody in the chat that's saying you can't get in on the GD business. The nigga, we're gonna get into the comments too, y'all. I'm playing this because I'm going somewhere with it. So shout out to everybody in the building. If my background music was a little too loud before, we calmed it down. So shout out to everybody. We gonna let Colonel Sanders talk. This the nigga that Bobby Boucher tackled in the Water Boy. Continue to talk though.
President well knows that Mr. Hoover isn't going anywhere and that he's not going to be released. He's not going to be given freedom. He's got to come back and fulfill his Illinois sentence. I think he's trying to impress his friends, Kanye West, other celebrities who have been pushing for this pardon, but it's a Pyrrhic victory. He, at the end of the day, isn't going anywhere.
Just a couple years ago when Hoover last came up for parole, the state board denied.
I'm not saying Larry Hoover snitched. That's why reading is fundamental. That's why all the GDs thought Larry Hoover. Listen, Keys News Network did not say Larry Hoover snitched. I said the allegations and rumors are coming from Wack 100, and I'm going to prove it. I'm about to prove it today type shit. I didn't say he snitched. So don't Keys News Network. Shout out to this young guy right here, or this, I don't know what you is. Life sentence, but he snitched. Cut it out, fam. I never said he snitched. I'm saying they setting him up to be a snitch. Read. That's why y'all niggas thought Larry Hoover was free. Whole time he got 200 years. The only way that nigga free is if we all Edwin from Twilight and we got vampire years. Then yeah, we could celebrate him being free. But I'm a regular human. I'ma die in about 40 years. Come on, cut it out though. But shout out to everybody in the building. This your boy Big Keys. Let's go.
Released by a vote of...
Let's go. Now listen. 1090 Jakes hint at dropping video exposing Larry Hoover after fans' excitement over his pardon. What?
Tell him, bruh. Who free, bruh? My mother chief free. Who? Larry Hoover, he free, bruh. Yes, sir.
Now Tiger Stewart say, Tiger Stewart say, free that guy. A whole new generation ain't thinking about him. They are thinking about him. If you in Chicago, new generation, old generation, you gonna think about Larry because he might be in certain people's households. Now he really wasn't in my household for certain reasons, but I'm saying if you is a GD or someone who respects that type of lineage, he might be in your household type shit. But I'm saying that they saying 1090 Jake on the paperwork. Now, why would 1090 Jake get on the paperwork, y'all? Who that sound like? Let's check it out. Now, this is the paperwork. Now, according to the paperwork, at Parker High School that Larry Hoover went to, allegedly, some niggas came in at the age of 18, 17 and tried to shoot Larry. This is the paperwork. So some niggas came in and tried to shoot Larry Hoover. I'm just breaking it down for y'all, but it's on the screen. Screenshot it at this time. Screenshot it while y'all trying to screenshot it. Like, comment, subscribe. But this is the paperwork of Larry Hoover right here, y'all. This is a piece of it type shit. Now, allegedly, around 1970 something, well, I guess wasn't Rosa Parks trying to sit in the front of the bus at this time? I don't know. But at Parker High School, some dudes came in and tried to shoot at Larry Hoover. When they tried to shoot at Larry Hoover, I guess the detectives got involved. Larry Hoover gave a statement saying that they did try to shoot at him. Now that y'all could, I'm gonna give y'all a moment of silence to read it yourselves or screenshot it yourselves, zoom in, do what you got to do. Also, we have here the fact that Larry Hoover, this is his discharge papers. He has been transferred to Dixon, Illinois. You can screenshot that too. Everybody if you in the building, if you new, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna give y'all 5 seconds to screenshot the paperwork. Y'all can read over it. I'm not saying he snitched. That's not what I'm saying. He was 18 years old. He did snitch though. Technically, he told, but he was 18, and niggas came in his school, and the police got a funny way of tricking you. And if your mind is not sharp at that time, it can go all left. So shout out to everybody in the building. We're gonna get into the well, as y'all screenshot that, let me get into the comments. Hold on. Let me get into the comments. As y'all screenshot that, screenshot it. Okay, did y'all screenshot the information? Bookie G say they trying to get JB to pardon him now. They saying that Pritzker is not rocking with him. Bookie G, they say Pritzker is not rocking with him. It say what it say? 7-4 to the world blow. Shout out to Tiger Stewart. He is 7-4 into the world blow. Elon Musk trying to get us off the world, so you might be able to throw them fingers up real soon. Type shit. Lim Pepper Stepper, what it do? Lim Pepper Stepper, I saw you was in the building, but we was getting to the content. Shout out to Lim Pepper Stepper. I'm giving y'all the chance to screenshot everything while I check out the comment section. As long as niggas like Tiger keep saying that shit on the internet, shout out to Lemon Pepper Stepper. As long as niggas like Tiger keep saying he's 7-4 into the world blow. He's 7-4 into this nigga Tiger is 7. No disrespect to you, Tiger, but you 7-4 into the world blow. After the son just said, chill. Can y'all be 7-4 when he get out of jail? Type shit. Let him get out of jail officially. Then be 7-4 to the world blow. Type shit. Like, this is crazy work. But shout out to Lim Pepper Stepper for that. For real. Everyone, cast your vote in the poll. Cast your vote in the poll. Let's get back to the content though. I gave y'all the chance. Let's get it though. Blow up the comment section. Now, y'all saying Big Keys. If you not saying he a snitch, what is you saying? I'm saying Wack 100 got a part to play in it. Let's hear Wack 100 say this statement. This statement is so powerful from Wack 100, and it's going to go over a lot of people's heads, but look how he set Larry up, and look how he set himself up for podcast. I'm not a podcast, for the news and podcasters to rock with this. Look, check this out, y'all.
24 hours after his pardon, 24 hours after his pardon, Larry Hoover's a snitch. This coming from me, Wack 100. Anybody running this narrative against Larry Hoover, you should be considered the opposition. As is going against.
How can listen, y'all? Wack 100 just called for a global hit, a worldwide hit. Wack 100 said that anybody, watch what he about to say, y'all. Pay attention. I want everybody to pay attention to this. This nigga called for, how is you able to call for a hit over the internet for anybody that go against Larry Hoover, and you a public figure? We saw Meatball from the Baddies go to jail for telling people to loot on her Instagram. How can Wack 100 say if you going against, it's phony? I'm about to prove y'all something. I'm going to prove it to y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Wack 100 is behind this. Wack 100, you a fool-made, bitch-made punk. I respected you up until you just tried to do this. And I know for facts people forgot what you did. But we're going to talk about it. I'm going to let him finish this statement, though. Go ahead.
The grain, and you should be punished.
What?
To the maximum extent.
What?
By whatever group, city, state, or organization that shall dictate that.
What?
Now,
what? He said anybody that's going against Larry Hoover, shout out to him. He said anybody that's going against Larry Hoover should be punished and treated accordingly, right? As a public figure. What the let me post the link in the comment section too. Shout out to everybody. Let me post this link right quick, just in case anybody, any GD that want to come up and talk. And this is the GD link. The GD link. The GD link. Hold on. Shout out to everybody in the building though. The GD link. Leave your opinion. Now, if I don't spell right, y'all, my bad. I've been sipping. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's Friday, we up and it's stuff. Shout out to everybody in the building. Listen, Wack 100, I'm gonna play it back one more time. He just said, niggas get touched. He just sent the world off. So say it again.
24 hours after his pardon. 24 hours after his pardon, Larry Hoover's a snitch. This coming from me, Wack 100. Anybody running this narrative against Larry Hoover, you should be considered the opposition. That is going against the grain, and you should be punished to the maximum extent by whatever group, city, state, or organization that shall dictate that.
Yeah.
Now,
the man called the hit. Now, shout out to this guy right here. Where he go? Shout out to our Broxes. Fuck Wack. This Chicago business. It is Chicago business. I'm about to show y'all the same way he just showed so much love. Did y'all forget that Wack 100 was blackmailing? He was trying to blackmail the Hoover family. Did y'all forget that Jay Prince and Wack 100 got into it over the Larry Hoover tape that could possibly been free Larry Hoover before his appeal in 2024? Larry Hoover had an appeal in 2024, and they denied his possibility for parole on a 200. Huh? We don't got no number to call in yet. Yeah, we working on that. Shout out to Intel. But let me play this, y'all. Hold on. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let me play this.
Meanwhile, this dude Wack, it's no secret that I alone. Meanwhile, this dude Wack, it's no secret that I, along with the Hoover family, lawyers and friends.
Now this is Jay Prince. 3 years ago, Jay Prince came out and said Wack 100 stopped Larry Hoover from getting evidence that could help him with an early release. Here we go.
Meanwhile, this dude Wack, it's no secret that I, along with the Hoover family, lawyers and friends, are fighting hard for Larry Hoover freedom. That the first step at law says he deserves. Meanwhile, this dude Wack and Karen Chapman has taken a position to work against the Hoover family by trying to monetize off his name and withhold footage that could contribute to his freedom. So if it's one thing this whack dude is telling the truth about, is that I don't fuck with him.
Yeah, he don't fuck with
When I was
him.
in LA talking to this lying ass nigga, never once did he take the position.
Now, shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to I had to wait for the camera to focus. I'm playing y'all. This is live, so you have to rewind it. If you new in the building, like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to It's My Opinion, Not Yours. Like, comment, subscribe. Hold on. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm playing y'all right now. Jay Prince is saying Wack 100 today and yesterday. Wack 100 went on Clubhouse and he tried to act like he was supporting Larry Hoover. If you say anything against Larry Hoover, he gonna kill you. Wack 100 attempted to blackmail the Hoover family 3 years ago. Did y'all forget 3 years ago, Larry Hoover Jr. and Jay Prince had to sit on a podcast and basically tell people, if Wack 100 say anything about Larry Hoover, cut it out. Don't invest in him. This is Jay Prince Jr. telling y'all today, 3 years ago though. He don't fuck with Wack and Hoover don't fuck with Wack. Now, do I rock with Jay Prince Jr., old Judge Joe Brown talking ass? No, I don't rock. I don't really fuck with the Princes either. But he was right here. You know, y'all know Jay Prince Jr. talk like Judge Joe Brown. Now listen, I told Wack, I'm with the Hoovers and I'm 7-fold to the world below. Continue though. Talk to him though, Jay Prince.
He was. Meanwhile, this dude Wack, it's no secret that I, along with the Hoover family, lawyers and friends, are fighting hard for Larry Hoover's freedom that the First Step Act law says he deserves. Meanwhile, this dude Wack and Karen Chapman has taken a position to work against the Hoover family by trying to monetize off his name and withhold footage that could contribute to his freedom. So if it's one thing this Wack dude is telling the truth about, is that I don't fuck with him. When I was in LA talking to this lying ass nigga, never once did he take the position he was partners in the theft of the Hoover family, like he's doing on that rehearsed conversation with the clowns.
Yeah.
Now, what he is not telling the truth about is why.
Why?
So listen up. There's a woman by the name of Karen Chapman.
It is?
That was entrusted by the Hoover family to interview Larry Hoover with the understanding of bringing the interview back to the family. She decided to run off with the interview and a fake fraud contract claiming Larry Hoover signed all his rights away for nothing. Larry Hoover is far from being a dummy, so for Wack and Karen to be taking a position on disrespecting the Hoover family by attempting to sell Larry Hoover likeness without the family permission is a mistake for whomever considering buying it.
Now y'all heard Jay Prince just say that they tried, Wack 100 and this Karen Chapman lady tried to buy the rights to Larry Hoover's story, right? There we go. Let me get the light right. She tried to buy the rights to Larry Hoover's story, right? It failed. This how snake Wack 100 is. Wack 100 trying to basically show us a triple cross. Now he talking about if you say something about Larry, it's gonna be a problem. Get your goof ass on, Wack. But we're gonna let Jay Prince finish. We're gonna get to the comment section. What did it say? Hold on, what the comment section saying right now? They gonna kill Wack. Yeah. Cash, Jay Prince is the mob. What that mean? He the mob. Yes, Jay Prince is the mob. What my boy Lim Pepper Stepper say? Now, Wack owned the rights to an interview from 27 years ago, and Jay Prince tried to take it down for him 3 years ago, and Wack wasn't on that. But you just heard, shout out to Lim Pepper Stepper said Wack wasn't on that. But you just heard Jay Prince Jr. say, Jay Prince Sr., which I get him confused. I don't fuck with neither of the Princes. The only Prince I fuck with is the one that sing Purple Rain, Purple Rain. But listen, Lim Pepper Stepper, he just said that they tried to buy the life rights of Larry Hoover on some Big Meech 50 Cent shit. So, I don't know, but we're going to let them finish, though. Shout out to the comment section. Shout out to Nerdsworth Poindexter. I'm going to snitch on some people here reported to the FBI. Who you gonna snitch on? Nerds Poindexter. Who you gonna snitch on? We all law-abiding citizens over here. I hope. I mean, it is what it is, type shit. But let's go. Shout out to everybody in the building. Now that's the paperwork. Now we going to a commercial break. Shout out to, I know everybody was in the building. Larry Hoover he did tell y'all. I'm not gonna say he a snitch. He told that some niggas tried to shoot him, but he was 18 years old and 19 in the 70s. He didn't even tell. It wasn't even a word. Snitching wasn't even invented in the 70s. In the 70s, he dropped a dime or he ratted on the motherfucker in the 70s. We don't know. We going to a commercial break. After the commercial break, we gonna get into the regular schedule Keys News Network. We gonna talk about. We still got Cardi B. What's the hit list, y'all? Hold on. We got Larry Hoover. We got Cardi B. We got Zion. We gonna talk about Remy and Betty Armstrong. We on your ass too. This your boy Big Keys. Keys Against the World. The link is in the bio. The link is the StreamYard link for any of you GDs that want to come up and try to defend your boy. He told. I'm not saying he wrong, but I'm 10 toes down, man. And I'm in Chicago with it. He told, but I'm just saying, I feel like it's a bigger picture here. We going to a commercial break. Shout out to everybody in the building. I rock with all the support. Shout out to everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. Where my button at? Right here. Like, comment, subscribe. We going for a commercial. Let's go.
When I see one, and he looks good to me, when I go see him, I say, you come here. I say, I'm telling you what, I like you, and I want you. And we can do it the easy way or the hard way. And we can do it the easy way or the hard way.
First at 6, hit rapper Tory Lanez is reportedly in a Bakersfield hospital tonight after he was stabbed multiple times while serving a sentence at Tehachapi Prison.
Hey, yo, we back from a commercial break. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let me make sure everything right. We got Intel in the back cooking. Shout out to Intel. She cooking. Intel will be here. That was the Larry Hoover portion of the show. As we live, y'all, let me repost the link just in case somebody want to hit the link. Let me repost. We do got a show to run here, though. So shout out to everybody in the building. Matter of fact, as I post the link, we can go to another commercial break. Let me see. What commercial should we go to right quick? Boom, boom. We got, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's so much shit on here right now. Like, it's crazy. I got so many clips. I got too many clips. I really need to delete shit. Shout out to everybody. Like, comment, subscribe if you new in the building. If you not, hey, you already know how we get down. Let me see. Let's go.
I say I ball all day long. Chain on my neck super long. That bitch with me and I hair long. If you ain't talking money, we can't get along. How we can't get along? And I'm fucking yo ho. Yeah. You know she gon' go, cause I got this dope. Staying rich forever, I ain't going broke. I'm staying rich forever, I ain't going broke. I wake up in the morning and I pray to God. I pray to God I get it cause I want it all. Shout out.
All right, y'all. We back from a commercial. That was the last commercial. Let's go. Let's get to the show. Woo, woo, woo. It's in Chicago. Hold on. Let me get my camera right, y'all. Hold on. Let me get my camera right. We do things in 1080 HP over here. Oh, what the fuck going on? That's cool. We'll do it right there. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's go. Commercial break had me rolling. Shout out to Bookie G said the commercial break had her rolling. Shout out to Hood. Read my comments in. Food and Felons. Food and Felons said, I got you. Food and Felons. Shout out to Food and Felons. I'm gonna read your comment, but be sure to like, comment, and subscribe yourself. We read the comments over here. We ain't gonna hold on. Let me go. Food and Felon. Let me read your comments. Larry is solid. Show me real court paperwork, not a newspaper or a police report. Cops, that was not a police report. I mean, that was not a newspaper, Hood Felon. That was the actual court papers, Hood. This is actual court. Let me go back right quick. This is right here. Hood Felon. This is actual court documents right here. Hold on. Shout out to Hood Felon. You said show you. This is actual hood. This is actual court documents. Hood Felon. I'm not gonna cap. Look. That's not a news article. This is also actual court documents of him being released and discharged from the max, the super max prison. So cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. What else you got to say? Hit the link. Hood Felon, hit the link. Shout out to you for just subbing. Shout out to you. He said I just subbed. Sub, thank you. Yes. I just played you. Wack 100 said, yes, Hood Felon. Yes, that's the court paperwork for 1968. Wack 100 even confirmed it. They got the paperwork from a dude from No Jumper. He posted it first. I don't want to get too much into that like that because it's self-explanatory. Shout out to everybody in the building. Blow up the comment section. Go crazy. Let's get a million comments or something. Go crazy. I want this video to get like 50 likes, a million comments. But let's talk. I vibe with the people though. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all see I put the headphones on. I vibe with the people. Let's vibe with the peoples. We keeping it real. I don't think I stepped on no toes yet. I kept it respectful. And everybody who know me. I don't gotta be respectful. I'm Big Keys against the world. I could have sent it up, and I'm saying the man didn't necessarily snitch. He was 18. They could have played that a different way. Let's go. Not sure if that's a court document, Key. That's a court document. Taylor May, that's court document, bro. That's a court from 1968, 72. What year did they come up with no telling? Just asking. The year that they came up with no snitching was when we was, hey, hold on. Let me drop this down. We're going to get into the show, y'all. Let me talk to Food and Felons. He said, what year did they come up with no telling? Just asking. They came up with no telling. I can tell from your pigmentation that you don't know when we was picking cotton and some people took breaks. And some people was like, he taking a break, master. And that's when they came up with no telling. That's when they came up with snitching. When we was slaves, nigga, and we was picking the fucking cotton. And niggas was telling that certain people was taking rest breaks. Nigga, but no disrespect to you, though. Let's get to the show, though. Shout out to everybody in the building. Where we at with the hit list, y'all? Larry Hoover, cool. Let's get to Cardi B in a minute. We still got some Chicago business. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's go. Let's get to the show, though. We passed that. We passed that. Commercial break. Let's go. A Chicago man pranks people by giving them parking tickets. Now, if y'all don't know, for everybody that's new in the building, I'm from Chicago, in Chicago, around Chicago. I'm Chicago. Shout out to me. Right? Shout out to my chat. We mostly Chicago. A Chicago man pranks people by giving them parking tickets. Let's check this out.
I've been waiting, and I've been watching y'all. Okay. You can call. Does it look like a park to you? No, I put it right there. Huh? I put it right there. See my blazers on? Okay. I said okay. You think this shit a game? This shit again. Have a nice day. Next time, don't bust no U-turn like that. Where you planning on parking at?
He wild.
Okay. You'll read about it. I'm tired of y'all. Everybody think they can just pull up. Okay. You'll read about it. You'll do your job. Hold on. You'll do your job.
Shout out to that parking man. Hold on. Somebody said, honey. Sheena McDuffie said, honey, that's not court paperwork. That's court paperwork. It's been stamped. I did my research. That's the court paperwork. That's stamped. From the 19 now shout out to this person. Wait, hold on now, because we were trying to switch the vibe. It was trying to get more serious, but if come on, cut it out. This man talking about some 1962 paperwork documents don't look like that. Wow, that shit was in black and white. That's all they had back in 1962 was black and white. What the commercials was black and white, I think. I don't know. Type shit. Is you crazy? Like, comment, subscribe. Is you crazy? That don't look paperwork. Come on, man. Let's go. Now we trying to. You rewind. Hit the link. Anybody else that want to talk about the Larry Hoover paperwork, y'all hit the link and let's talk about it. Now we are working on a phone line. We will have a phone line next week. By next week, we will have a phone line. I know some people ain't comfortable showing their faces. Y'all ain't big keys that could do. I could take the hat off. I could put the hat on. I don't give a fuck. I could take the glasses off. However you wanna woo with me. I'm 10 toes down in the streets. Go on 79th King Drive, ask about me. I've been me since a shorty. I ain't say the man snitched. He told though. That was paperwork though. I'm saying he get blackmail. I just showed y'all proof. J. Prince Jr. Now can we vibe? Is anybody else that's here? Let's vibe. Let's change this. Can we get some laughs and can we talk and have other conversations? Let's go. Because McDuffie, we'll get on. We got jokes over here too, McDuffie. Where she go? What was her name, McDuffie? I can pull census. I can pull census documents to show you, bro. Show me what, honey? No disrespect. Before you put something like that, make sure you post a whole documentation with the seal. I don't have to, McDuffie. I don't want to post a whole documentation with the seal. I'm trying to say that the man, right? This is what I'm trying to, McDuffie. If I wanted to get in that bag, I could have gotten that bag. I'm not saying he snitched. I'm saying Wack 100 is the reason for the paperwork. Wack 100 is putting the paperwork out there. The paperwork came from a person from No Jumper. No Jumper and Wack 100 is hand in hand. Hit the link, McDuffie, hit the link. You don't have to show your face. You can hear your voice. You ain't got to be scared type shit. Hit the link. Talk your shit with the link though. But I'm just saying, McDuffie, I understand what you're saying. I'm saying I didn't go that far because I didn't want to go that far. I didn't give a fuck. The man did 50-something years in jail. Like I don't feel like he should be free because a man lost his life because of him. But I'm saying, why would you go look into that? Like, it don't matter. And when I found out he was 18 years old when he did it, it don't matter. Like, he was a child. Get the fuck up out of here. I'm not, no disrespect to you, McDuffie. I'm keeping respectful. I'm sipping, but what happened? What did it say? Who you snitch on? Point that's because I don't know. Now you got me worried. Who you Intel say point that's to say he snitched on some people. You setting yourself up for a big lawsuit. Who? They gonna sue me for what, nigga? Hey, plus, I'm broke, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? They gonna sue me for what? Nigga, I just told you I'm from Chicago, nigga, I'm broke. Fuck is he gonna sue me for? The microphone? I can do the show without the microphone. Watch this. This is boy Big Key without the microphone. So stupid ass on, man. But lying. Who I lie on? I just showed you the proof, nigga. Jay Prince said Wack 100 tried to blackmail the Hoover family. Who is gonna sue me? If the Hoover family watch this, they gonna say that young man was thorough. He didn't say nothing about Pops, the old man, snitching. For real. I tell you, I kept it real, but I ain't tripping on that. That's what I'm saying. I never crossed the line. On purpose. Because I know what this is. The man got free. Where is that? Let's go. Matter of fact, come on. After this, I'm gonna play this one more time. And after I play this one more time, we get straight to the show, y'all. Because for content purposes, and I'm not trying to be all negative all night. I'm lit. Let's go. Let's get lit after this. This is Wack 100 saying from Wack 100 mouth. Let's go.
24 hours after his pardon. 24 hours after his pardon. Larry Hoover's a snitch. This coming from me, Wack 100. 24 hours after his pardon. 24 hours after his pardon. Larry Hoover's a snitch.
Why would Wack 100 say it like that? Anything else, can my moderators, Lemon Pepper Stepper, you a moderator now. I made you a moderator last week. I'm a man of my word, I think. Do Lemon Pepper Stepper got a wrench, y'all? Let me know. Other moderators. I'm stopping at 4 moderators. Let me know. Type shit. James Highsmith said that Larry never snitched. I never said Larry snitched like that. He told though. I'm not saying he snitched. I'm on Larry's side. Big GD, I guess. I'm not though, but I'm just saying I'm on Larry's side. And I have a right to be not on Larry's side, nigga. I'm on Larry's side. I'm saying he didn't snitch like that, but he told. They tricked him. I'm saying it's a blackmail attempt, and I'm done. Right? Now, chat, did I say the nigga, am I wrong? Can my moderators, Taylor May, Lemon Pepper Stepper, Mookie G, it's my opinion, not yours, whichever one of the moderators, and have I not expressed the fact that I'm saying that Larry Hoover is attempting to get blackmailed here? Is the message coming off like he snitched? Because I believe the title say, did Larry Hoover snitch or is Wack 100 behind all this? I don't. This your boy Big Key. Let's go. Now, if you still here, is y'all ready to vibe? Because we got other shit to talk about. Let's vibe. Now, if you come in with the Larry Hoover shit, I'm going to check you accordingly and we're going to keep it pimping from here on out. But let's go. We Chicago business.
How? You've been right here. I just been standing down there, I've been waiting, and I've been watching y'all. Okay. You can call me whatever you want. You'll read about it. Matter of fact, let me write me another one. Goofy, I'm gonna show you Goofy.
H. Phillip say, I heard H. Phillip, don't come in here. Now, H. Phillip, I see your profile picture. We got Betty Armstrong for you. H. Phillip, we got Betty Armstrong for you. I can tell by your profile picture. If you're looking for a nice elderly woman, we got Betty Armstrong for you in the chat. So, well, look, H. Phillip. Shout out to H. Phillip. Like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe, y'all. Let's get to the show. We got a hit list. Let's go. Let's get to it, man. We only did one person on the hit list. And but look, shout out to everybody that's in the building. This your boy Big Keys Against the World. I know how to control the room on my Hitman Holler shit. We can control the room. We got 50-something people in here. I don't know how many likes we got, but we need at least 26 likes. Now, I'm a man of my word. If y'all could jump this up to 100 likes, we could talk about Larry Hoover. I'll show y'all motherfuckers my Chicago address, all sorts of shit for 100 likes, and we tee up. We could tee up all night. I drink some more of these black cups, and we can go crazy. But for now, let's get to at least 23 likes or something. Let's go. Let's get to Chicago business though. Shout out to my peoples though. We lit.
The tags expired. The tags expired. I could have got you for that. I could have got.
Okay. Now, Chicago news, some people, is this a fender bender? The lady tried to treat this accident like it was a fender bender. Now, if you ever been in a car accident, y'all know that even if you in a car accident, you still got to pay a deductible. It get crazy. But this lady said some crazy shit. She cut me off talking about I'm crying about a list scratches. Let's see what's going on.
That's a line, you feel me?
Exactly, I put my blinker on and everything. Like, go ahead and cry about little scratches.
This is not little. This is gonna cost like $5,000 at least.
There's not even a dent.
Bro, look at, these rims are like $3,000 for one. Look at this. There's not even a dent. Look at this shit.
You can go ahead and be mad, like I said.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna be mad.
She talking about it's not even no scratches. It look like Jaws bit that motherfucker, shorty. Shout out to Lemon Pepper Stepper. If you here, at least hit the like, comment, subscribe button. Let's go. Let's go. Now, if we get to 100 likes, I'm Keys News Network. If y'all want to hear me talk shit about this Larry Hoover shit, if we get to 100 likes, we'll talk about Larry Hoover all for another hour. But we got content. It's a show that we run. We got the Keys News Network. We show y'all Chicago news. We got the beauty of the day. If any gentleman is here, we got some ass coming on later. We lit. We got animals. If you like animals, we got animals. If you like women, we got Betty Armstrong. Let's get to it. Let's go.
That's a line.
Let's go. Hey, Betty Armstrong, you dropped the ball. Hey, we got somebody named Betty Armstrong in the chat, y'all, who may or may not be my grandma. She ain't trying to rock with the older niggas, but look, she just lost her blessing. Look at this nigga. Lost her blessing.
No.
How much y'all of God?
I said, no, you don't have to change your life. Anything that you did that was not right, you cannot incorporate in this relationship.
You heard that?
Anything, and you know.
What you mean?
You said you're a child of God, you know.
What you mean?
You know what? You know right from wrong.
Tell me, I don't know. I'm a little slow. I'm special.
You special, all right. You ain't special. If a child know when they poop and go high, who told them that? So you know right from wrong to be 54 years old. Don't play with me. Stop playing.
Betty Armstrong, miss your blessing.
Stop playing.
Betty Armstrong, miss your blessing. Now, Miss McDuffie says, see, I see what everybody don't understand. The game Wack is playing, Wack 100 has to finish out his contract with the feds, but at the same time, he's okay, McDuffie. You getting it, McDuffie. Shout out to you. Now, McDuffie, if you, like I said, your voice can be heard, your face don't have to be seen. If you want to hit the link and talk, because you seem like you very informative and you know what you're talking about, you can hit the link. We could talk about that. But I'm just saying, Wack 100 is an informant, though. He's told. And I'm saying Betty Armstrong missed her blessing. Y'all, for everybody that's watching, all the 50-some people that's watching, like, comment, subscribe. Betty Armstrong, who may or may not be my grandma. We got a 70-something-year-old, possibly 80-year-old person in the chat. And she needs a man who may or may not be my grandma. She missed her beat with this nigga. But look, we got you, Betty Armstrong. Check this out.
No.
We got you with this one. Look. Now, Betty Armstrong, he ain't dude with the tank top. Dude with the tank top seemed like he was gangster. But we got you somebody from the post office. He a little scary, though. Let's check it out, though.
No, he's not. He's just asking a question. He's trying to ask a question. Nah, he didn't. He's trying to ask you a question. Bro. Here, buddy.
Now, Betty Armstrong, now you see how you missed your blessing? Now you got to deal with this type of nigga. Now, he got a good job, but he was scary. Check it out one more time. Look, this is crazy.
No, he's not. He's just asking a question. He's trying to ask a question. Nah,
Crazy work. Now, listen, this our last one with this one, y'all. We got 20. Read the description at the bottom. 20 men versus 1 Betty Armstrong. Let's get it. Betty Armstrong, we got another person for you.
Get your shit out.
What?
I'm not playing no game.
He had a dance move for you though. This your boy Big Keys. Keys against the world. Let's get to Cardi B. McDuffie, you a female. Hey McDuffie, if you still in the building, you a female. Let's get into Cardi B. How you feel about Cardi B? Now listen, Cardi B is fine shit. It's sitting right. It's sitting tight. I don't know if it's sitting tight, but it's sitting right. Let's see what she got going on right now with Offset, y'all. Let's go. Offset demands that Cardi B pay him a bad and bougie alimony. So our Offset is demanding spousal. I've been drinking. Spousal support. Shout out to Intel. Spousal support. So Offset wants some money for being her ex-husband. Let's see what Cardi B got going on.
Shout and I don't give a fuck. Word to my mother, I don't give a fuck. You a bitch. Nigga, you a fucking bitch. And I don't give a fuck. And I don't want nobody calling me. I don't want nobody fucking calling me.
Hey, hold on. Bookie G. Hey, Lim Pepper Stepper, for one, that ass did not look like no potatoes. Lim Pepper Stepper, is you crazy? Look at this. Hold on. She could have been the beauty of the day. Listen, that ass don't look like no potato. Is you? Now, Bookie G, oh shit, I lost the Here we go. Bookie G, you said Offset wrong for asking for spousal. Offset is right. I'm gonna show y'all why Offset right. Offset not only is right, he should really sue her. Cause she really got the clout of Offset. I turn Offset on. I like Offset off. Whatever she said up in that motorsports song really put her on. It ain't no Cardi B without two people, Kodak Black and Offset. Cause she had the Kodak Yellow, the Bodak Yellow, which came from Kodak Black, and Offset put her on to the hood. Shout out to Offset for that. Shout out to y'all. Let's go. Let's see what she's saying though.
Shout and I don't give a fuck. Word to my mother, I don't give a fuck. You a bitch. Nigga, you a fucking bitch. And I don't give a fuck. And I don't want nobody calling me. I don't want nobody fucking calling me. All right, let's start.
McDuffie say, how you get on the link? You gotta click the link, McDuffie. Hold on, let me invite you. Here, hit the link. McDuffie link. Can my moderators tell McDuffie how to hit the link in the chat, please? Moderators, please let McDuffie hit the link. McDuffie link. Hit link. McDuffie. I like that name, McDuffie, because I used to rock with Muffy from Arthur. So I like it. Shout out to you. But let's hit the link, McDuffie. Let's go. This part two.
So you're not getting shit from my house that I work my ass off. I don't even ask you for anything for the kids. All I ask is for you to spend time with them, and you haven't spent no time with them, bro. You're a bitch.
Damn.
And I keep and you know I don't fuck with your family, but I even be calling your family like, yo, I don't know what's going on with you. You are mentally disturbed right now. And then when I don't be with my kids, where I be at, Offset? Where I'm at? I'm in Atlanta right now working. You think I want to be in fucking Atlanta in this small ass hotel room? I don't have not one friend, not one family member out here. I don't have nobody out here. Y'all don't even be knowing that I be in Atlanta because I don't even go out in Atlanta. I don't know nobody out here. And when I fly out on the weekends, I fly out to my house in New York, and I spend time with my kids, and I spend time with my man.
What the fuck? She said when she said she tried to sneak that last part in. But hold on, the females in the chat tweaking. Hold on. Shout out to Bookie G. One of the you wanted to tell y'all is the top. It's 4 moderators, but shout out to Bookie G. She a good moderator too. She said it's yellow in the comments. McDuffie is yellow in the comment. It said Keys News Network. Idea just pinned the message. So shout out to McDuffie. Now it's my opinion, not yours. You turn and say no, sir. You done made a comment so damn big you can't even see my face. No, sir, Big Keys. She was popping. No, she was popping in the strip club on her Instagram. Taraji herself said she was following her when she was a stripper before she made it on look. I'm not saying that it's my opinion, not yours. Offset took her to another level. She was already stripped. She wasn't in those songs like how when Drake said, "Tell me what's really going on." Drizzy stepped back. When Drake said, "Shout out King of Diamonds, tell China it'd be worth the flight." Black China was in songs. Cardi B, ain't nobody say call Cardi, it'll be worth the flight. She was doing her thing stripping. I'm saying Offset took her up there. I turn Offset on. I get Offset off. She was beefing with Nicki Minaj. Tell me how acting different. I rock with Cardi B. I like Cardi B though. You know what I'm saying? We more. Like Belly, Tommy and Keisha shit. Gave you my whole life to a beast of shit. Man, I thought I would have learned my lesson. Whacking pitches not returning Texas. Do you though? Fucking nigga is cool though. I like Cardi B, but I'm just saying she Offset put on, you know? Type shit. Now McDuffie, the link is is posted in the whoop. Oh, she hit the link. My bad. What's the word, McDuffie? Hold on, McDuffie. Hold on. My bad. Hello?
Yes. Can you hear
How
me?
you doing? Yeah.
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great.
First of all, I'd like to start off saying, I applaud you for what you're doing and
Hold on,
everything
McDuffie.
you're doing.
There we go. I'm trying to get it so it could be both of us. There you go, right there. Boom. Go ahead, talk your shit.
Okay, I'm gonna give you your flowers first of all. And second of all, I'm from Illinois too. I'm from Kankakee, Illinois, which is
nah,
not far.
you from Kankakee, Illinois?
Yes, honey. Yes, honey. And
You
as
know
far
Diddy
as
Low?
yes, honey, I'm very close with him. So close that I could kiss him. Yes, honey.
I'm saying he like the 5th string OTF, but I don't know how this going. Go ahead, talk your shit. But Diddy Low,
Yes, honey. Oh, okay. But anyway, back to the Hoover thing. It wasn't so much that he told. It was y'all see what the internet don't understand. Back then, a lot of these young boys didn't understand the words, the comprehension of the system. They only knew street laws. They didn't know laws plus street laws. That's where they was failed at in this system.
So hold on. So the people can catch up what's going on right quick. So you was on earlier. We was talking about Larry Hoover, right? So we were saying that, but whole time a lot of people can't comprehend because in the title, I didn't necessarily call Larry Hoover a snitch. I felt like Wack 100 was attempting to. All this came from Wack 100, damn near, right?
Yes,
So cool.
yes, and you are correct, and you did not call Larry Hoover a snitch not one time. No, you did not.
Okay.
No, you did not. You was just reading what was passed down to you. But again, that's where we feel of lack of communication for ourselves at. Because before I post anything like that, I'm going to make sure I post, you know how I go, United States versus say myself. Sheena McDuffie is going to say that plus a seal. So I'm going to show that whole documentation. I'm not just going to show a piece of it. You get what I'm saying? Because again, people are still supporting Larry Hoover under this gangster name. And they don't understand they're actually destroying.
But I necessarily so in my position, right? This is in my position. I pick and choose what I feel like is okay, appropriate to put on for the public, right? Because we live.
Yes.
This is it'd be other topics to talk about. Today, I didn't want to dig into the Larry Hoover paperwork because once I found out he was 18, it became null and void. I wanted to show the fact that that piece of paperwork came from a dude named Rail or something from No Jumper. So what I was trying to show was that's the paperwork that's circulating. That's what started it all. But I wanted to show the people it came from No Jumper, a platform that Wack 100 frequents a lot. So I was not necessarily using that paperwork. I just wanted to show people that the paperwork was bullshit.
Right,
The man was
right,
18.
right,
He was
right.
18.
And
For real,
again,
for real.
and you right. He was 18 in years, but really in the mind, he was only 11. If you sit back and you think about it, you know, back then, okay, because you looking a little confused there, what I'm saying. He was 18 in years, but really his brain comprehension was about 11.
I'm saying if I keep it real with you, I'm saying I'm not looking confused. I'm saying Larry Hoover to me is kind of slow.
Yeah.
So I believe Larry Hoover is slow. Yes. So I believe that's what made him get railroaded.
I wouldn't use the word slow. See, that's another thing. We as one another have to stop saying, you know, we not so much correct our words, but so much of the words we use what white people expect us to use towards one another. I wouldn't say so much as slow, I would say undereducated. You know what I'm saying? He got cheated
Yes, he's
too
undereducated.
also.
Larry Hoover was undereducated. Yes.
So
100%.
basically, the streets was his parents. You get what I'm saying? He didn't have that one-on-one discipline. All his mind thinking was, I'm a man, and I must protect. I must provide. These
Now
are the things.
I don't necessarily like when anybody of the opposite sex try to tell the other person what they thinking. So when you as a female, I
And
understand.
you
Hear me
right.
out. Hear me out. What I'm
Okay.
trying to say. When you as a female try to say as a man, or he was thinking, no, what I feel as a man, myself as a man, real man, dick and balls. I'm saying he was 18. Niggas came into school for him. He was so scared, not like no pussy, but the police got a way of talking to you. So he already got the adrenaline rushing. So if the police ask you a certain question, you not thinking you answering it in that context. So
And
I feel like
you're right. He went off impulse. He went to the first thing that came to his mind.
yes,
You get what I'm saying?
shot at
And
me.
again,
Yeah,
that's and don't.
You go ahead. You go ahead.
I have 5 boys, 5 beautiful boys, and I have raised them on all different levels, and I have been on all different levels with, you know, many of young men that I have, you know, inspiration in their life, because I keep it real with them. I let them know I done been there. I done been the side chick, the main chick. I done did it all to have to survive for my kids. So at the same time too, I understand the point in time, you know, Larry Hoover, you know, around his days, I understand what they went through. I understand, you know, how they were thinking. Because again, when you come from an area like that, you
So
can
if you don't
relate.
mind me asking you, what you don't have to say your age, but what era do you familiarize yourself with? Because I'm more like the new millennial of 2000s, like 2000, 2010. That's my era where I was able to
My
comprehend life.
area is in the 80s, early 80s.
Okay, so you are able to
Yes.
technically familiarize yourself with Larry Hoover and all that. But
Yes.
you never, how often did you frequent Chicago being from Kankakee?
You know what? To tell you the truth, and I'm not even gonna lie, and I keep it so real with everyone.
Okay.
My mother was in the gang, the drug industry, the prison, the crack industry. You know, my whole family comes from that. You know, we we was the biggest in Bloomington, Illinois. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I have seen it all. So again, that's why I'm able to just tell you my experience and how I can relate to that time. And like I said again, with Wack 100, see, I could get on here and disrespect him, but I'm not. I'm not. But what I am going to say about him is if everybody sit back and pay attention to him, again, this chestnut checkers.
Okay.
If you sit back and pay attention to him, you can beat him at his own game. See what he's doing right now. He knows he has,
yes. How can you beat him? So McDuffie, I don't want to keep you on here too long, McDuffie, because I can tell this your first time being here. I gotta like so say for instance, we had a main topic. The main topic was the Larry Hoover situation, but we got different segments. Like now we on the Cardi B segment.
Oh, honey, I can get on all the segments with you, whichever.
Oh, okay, hold on. So hold on, McDuffie. So hold on. If that's the case, I can keep you, right?
Yes. You
okay, let's watch some of this together then. Just you sit back and relax. Hey, shout out to everybody in the building. Lemon Pepper Stepper. I want to talk about what Lemon Pepper Stepper just said. He said Larry Hoover wrote a statement back then. Thought that was going to get him out of jail. Lemon Pepper Stepper. So, are you saying that Larry Hoover did snitch though? Because that's a little different.
But again, don't use the word snitch.
I'm not going. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't use the word snitch. I would say it more as he wrote a statement. That's just the same thing.
I keep forgetting. I'm using the new age terms of snitching. I talked to one of them. I talked to one of the moderators. I'm saying what he did. I keep my apologies. I keep forgetting that he was 18. That don't count as snitching to me. He was underage. His mind not developed. Like you just said, his mind, well, however you describe it, I said slow. You said that he just didn't know, he just didn't know certain shit at that time. His brain wasn't developed. Cool.
Right.
But what I'm trying to say is it wasn't at the age where you could describe that as snitching, man. 18 and under is not snitching. The paperwork clearly said he was 18, man.
It's not so much, and again, what people fail to realize, back then, they didn't have guidance. They didn't have someone to tell them, hey, this officer, this white man going to come in front of you. No disrespect at all. I'm not racist whatsoever. But this white man is going to come in front of you and tell you such. He didn't have that. He basically learned as he was going, as many of these old timers are realizing now.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say yeah and no. I feel like it was the adrenaline rush. So, safe as you, McDuffie, if you had to fight a bitch back in the days, right? Your adrenaline.
I did many of those.
See, you did many of those. You had to beat a bitch up, right? McDuffie got to beat a bitch up. And in a process of McDuffie beating the bitch up, the police might come say, "Is everything okay?" You just might blurt out and say, "Yeah, I just had to fuck a bitch up." Cause you so lit. It's like, okay, cool. You not necessarily snitching, but you technically did snitch on the situation. It's just not how it came. I just feel like at that time in the 70s.
But is it snitching or is it me telling the truth? I just got done whooping this hoe.
The truth. I feel like Larry Hoover did. I felt like Larry Hoover did the same thing. I felt like it was lit, and he was like, "Man, these bitch ass niggas just tried to come shoot at me," and the police like, "What?" And they just took that statement. They necessarily he could have been talking to anybody.
You are correct. That is how it goes. It is.
But I'm gonna end it with this. Then we're gonna get to the show, and then if people want to hit back, we got you. But I'm gonna keep you as long as we can keep you. If you gotta go. But I just feel like
I really enjoy this. This is my first time, doing this, but I really enjoy this. I like this discussion thing.
Oh yeah. We lit over here. This is listen. Shout out to my moderators. I got It's My Opinion, Not Yours, Bookie G, Taylor May, Lim Pepper Step. I only got 4. We only had 3 moderators. I made 4.
Well, hello everyone. Hello
That's
everyone.
it.
Hello.
Type shit. Now I got one of my grandmas who may not be in the building. We trying to get her some dick on the side or something like that. So look,
You better leave Granny alone.
but look, check this out. How you feel about this Cardi B situation? But hold on. Let me play this. Let me play this last audio part, and then I'm gonna ask you how you feel about it. All right?
Okay.
Let's get to it. Let's go.
I hate you.
Here we go.
You was looking for an excuse.
Hold on.
You was looking for an excuse to be mad. And you know why the reason why you was looking for an excuse to be mad? It all makes sense now. Because you know this filing was coming. So you had to make up an excuse like it's about the kids. It's never about the fucking kids. If it's about the kids, nigga, send me some breach.
So
if it's about the kids, go see them. When's the last time you seen Blossom? Huh? When's the last time you seen Blossom?
Okay.
That baby probably don't even fucking know you.
Oh wow.
And it's such a shame.
She paused. My bad. I messed
you-
up. Hold on. My bad. If the chat don't mind, I'm gonna bring it back because we got a female opinion. We're gonna bring it back from the first one and the second one. The third one, she choppy. So let's go to the first one though. My bad, McDuffie, but we got you. Let's go. Let's get to it. This your boy Big Keys Against the World. The show is on. Let's go. This is the first voicemail. Let's go from Cardi B.
Shout and I don't give a fuck. Word to my mother, I don't give a fuck. You a bitch. Nigga, you a fucking bitch. And I don't give a fuck. And I don't want nobody calling me. I don't want nobody fucking calling me.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, let's start.
Let's go.
Let's motherfucking start.
Let's go. Cardi B.
Now you a bitch. And now I'm gonna state my shit.
Wow.
All right. Listen up. Right? Listen up. Y'all listening?
Come on, Cardi.
Listen up. The fact that I'm waking up right now, right? The fact that I'm waking up right now to see that this fuck nigga and his fuck ass team, I know it's not his team. I know it's his bitch ass. Gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason.
The only reason what, Cardi? Oh shit, my bad. I gotta hit the other button.
Myself, so you're not getting shit from my house that I work my ass off. I don't even ask you for anything for the kids. All I ask is for you to spend time with them, and you haven't spent no time with them, bro. You're a bitch. And I keep and you know I don't fuck with your family, but I even be calling your family like, yo, I don't know what's going on with you. You are mentally disturbed right now. And then when I don't be with my kids, where I be at, Offset?
Where
I'm at. I'm in Atlanta right now working.
Where?
You think I want to be in fucking Atlanta in this small ass hotel room? I don't have not one friend, not one family member out here.
Now, McDuffie, hold on. We're gonna stop because for content purposes, because we're gonna speed her up right quick. Hold on, let me jump to the next scene before we get to it. But I'm gonna let you hold on. Cool. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. But McDuffie, how do you feel about this Cardi B Offset situation? Now, Offset, let me break it down. Because you probably already know. But Offset came on and said that he wants spousal support, which she is the main breadwinner. She's the breadwinner. How you feel about that? Like, how you feel about this whole Offset Cardi B situation?
You know, first off, all respect to Cardi B and Offset. I love them both. But they allow the fame to destroy them because they were two powerful people. But Cardi B is to the point that she's not only having a mental breakdown, she really lost herself. her identity because
Why you say that? Why
she's
you say
trying.
that? Hold on. Why? Now, hold on. You saying a lot right there. So why you say she low? Because technically, if you go by what this look at this, right? Offset wasn't doing all this. If you look at this, was she with this fella Stefan Diggs, right? With these little ass cornrows. She's in public, she's showing public affection. So at what point in time was she having a mental breakdown?
No. What I meant by that is with Offset. You know, when a woman finds her king, she thinks that's her king. I mean, you got to look at the beautiful time they had from the beginning to when all this shit, I mean, excuse my language, when everything just went crazy. Why? Because again, we as human beings don't understand these celebrities. They have to play different characters. They have to play different.
So I'm saying so we shout out to Lim Pepper Stepper in the chat. He said, Offset, get what you deserve, King. Take her for it all. Taylor Made, another person in the chat, say, that's what I'm talking about. I'm saying, yeah, now I hear you, McDuffie. I'm gonna let you finish what you saying, McDuffie, from the woman point of view. Put yourself in Cardi B's shoes, right? You are the breadwinner. Cardi B is the main antagonist here as far as the relationship. Would you be mad? You left that nigga. You messing with a foot. As you can see, she's messing. He ain't ugly. No Diddy. I'm gonna keep it real. He ain't ugly. He got himself together. He got a bag. So are you mad that your ex-husband is asking for some paper? And he broke?
Again, why do money have to come in this? That's what I don't understand.
Because
if he got his own music, he got his own thing going, this and that. Guess what?
What?
The best of luck. The best of luck. If I was him to cut all ties, I would tell her the best of luck. Because see, guess what? He could hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead.
The judge could award him all day long, all the money in the world. But at the end of the day, you don't know if you're gonna live the next second to spend that money. So I'd rather have a good relationship with my baby mother and my kids than worried about finance. We can talk about finance on the other end, but right now it's about these 2.5, which is our kids, which is important. Skip this internet, who she's going with, who I'm going with, because at the end of the day, these babies are the ones that's going to suffer.
Let me tell you, but can I tell you something? Let me tell you
Yes.
something, Duffy. Let me tell you why it's important. That this is why Lim Pepper Stepper say, Offset, get what you deserve, King. And Taylor Made stamped them. The guys in the chat stamped them. Let me tell you something. He put her on. There's no Cardi B on the full stream without her rocking with Offset, without the Migos feature. We're not talking just Offset.
You are right.
When Cardi B walked into a relationship with Offset, she also walked into a relationship with Quavo and Rest in Peace Takeoff. Now, the song that sprouted everything was Motorsport. McDuffie. Right. Now, I'm pretty sure that you went to the music, but let me break this down.
I am.
When Offset and Cardi B first started talking, that Motorsport song is also the first song that people said Cardi B and Nicki Minaj was against each other. Nicki Minaj is Cardi B's biggest op as far as the industry wise.
Yes, you are correct.
Thank you. There's no way that you can say that, though, if Offset don't let her come on that song, which she was not needed, technically. Let's keep it real.
Right.
If you listen to, but I'm just saying.
Again,
yes.
He did that. All that is business. We're not talking about business.
Yes,
We're talking about
business.
How?
Because
they can
same way Tina Turner got her face beat in for telling Ike Turner, all the songs sound the same, Ike. It sound the same, Ike. I beat ass. That was about business. Cause motherfucker, yes, the songs sound the same, but these the songs that's giving us the money right now. Type shit.
Okay.
Now, so
And,
listen,
and
what I'm trying to say, it's a business because Offset put our own. You know what I'm saying? So if it ain't for that, Offset thinking about the money, it's not necessarily about the money he's gonna make in the future. He thinking about the money he made her in the past. So I feel like, yeah. Now if
so
you
he's
come with
still living in the past? In that
yes,
case, we all need to live in the past. And where the past going to get you? It's going to get you still stuck in the past. So again, it's not about the money. He's surviving now. I don't care if he go eat a box of noodles. He's surviving now.
So you Cardi B, let's end it with that so we can skip to the next clip. Your ending statement, right, is saying that basically Cardi B right.
No. What I'm saying is right now, that shouldn't even be a topic. If anything, it should be a topic is the 2.5 them kids. Because again, she could walk out and drop dead right now, Lord forbid. He could walk out right now and drop dead. So again, either way it goes, it comes down to the kids because the kids is the one that's going to be suffering. Now, but once they get that under control, then let's talk about finance. Okay, babes or baby mom, you knew what I did when I first got with you.
Hold on, hold on, McDuffie. It's my opinion, not yours. It's a female in the chat. She said he asked her for her hand in marriage. Offset can step off. Let the lady go. A bitter be thought. She was gonna stay through his mess. He should have never asked for her hand in the marriage. She was not gonna. It's my opinion, not yours. It ain't about the fact that she was gonna stay with him. It's about the fact I made your millions. Hold on, let me do this right. It's my opinion, not yours. It's about the fact he made her the millions. Him and Kodak Black. The reason for her fame is for two niggas, Kodak Black and Offset. Now I know y'all saying she was a stripper before. What was the tricks that put her on?
Well, first of all, let me correct you, honey. Offset did not put Cardi B on, honey. I think you need to go look that up. Cardi B comes from money. Cardi B comes from the street. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me finish. Cardi B comes from the streets.
Okay. Yes. So
and Cardi B had a lot of people that invest into her, big timers. Even from the mafia set. No. Even before she became Cardi B. Cardi B put in some work.
But
they was on the street. They was on the street.
Safe Fence right now, right? Now, Safe Fence, I got TikTok, right? I'll be watching The Godfather now, and I'm on TikTok too. But listen, I'll be watching The Godfather of Harlem on TikTok, right? Now, you might not know what that is, but I'm saying,
I do. How come I don't know what that is?
Okay, cool. You know what it is. So I'm saying I'm getting in tune with it, right? So I
know
watching
about cocaine, Wayne. I know about cowboy. I know about all the
cool. So you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Bumpy Johnson is Bumpy Johnson. We're now finding out the story of Frank Lucas, right? But it took Bumpy Johnson to make Frank Lucas. What I'm trying to say is Offset is the Bumpy Johnson to Cardi B, Frank Lucas. Was Cardi B already lit? Yes. Was she doing her thing? Yes. But Offset took her to the mainstream. She owed that man the alimony. Is what I'm saying. But we gonna because we're gonna have to agree to disagree because the female
I see.
is agreeing to disagree. Shout out to everybody in the building. And I don't want to keep y'all here long. I don't want to keep y'all here too long. We got a couple, so I'm just saying. Now, how you feel about this relationship? Remy Ma and Easy the Block Captain, Papoose. Do you know of Remy Ma?
Yes, I do, honey. I am very familiar with it. I know Remy Martin. I know Papoose. Papoose is a producer. Look, I know about them all. Remy
Papoose a
Martin.
rapper. But yo,
Papoose
Wack
ain't
though.
just a
Now
rapper. He just in the
Papoose ain't
music
producing
industry.
nothing.
Okay, point blank.
What Papoose
Now
producing?
these two right here, they was better off friends than lovers.
Who?
Papoose and Remy Ma.
Yes.
That was never supposed to be in a relationship. That was no. They should have just stayed friends than lovers. And it went far.
So go ahead, keep talking. I took a
Yeah,
shot.
I think they
Tyrell Williams in
really,
the bit. Shout out to Bookie G. Say Tyrell. My bad. We got other people. Tyrell Williams in the building. What up, boy?
Papoose and Remy Martin, yeah, they should have stayed friends. I think they were better off stronger as friends. Because again, like I said, it's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And when Remy Martin came home, see, she missed a couple of years of reality here in the real world because she was locked up. So when she came home, Papoose had this big idea in his head that he's gonna blow her up, that he's gonna take her to the top. He was gonna,
So
no.
What you mean, Remy Ma missed a couple reality?
Remember, she was locked up. No, remember, she was locked up. That's what I meant by that. She was in her world as far as prison, and Papoose was out here in the real world. So it was two different worlds. So when she came into this world, the real world, the free world, she didn't expect it to change as much as when she left.
Thank you. McDuffie.
So
round of applause. Hold on, let me get the round of applause for McDuffie. Shout out to everybody, y'all. McDuffie, she hidden. She a B+ right now, y'all.
We thank y'all. But you know, we as women sometimes have to. No, not just women. As human beings, we have to separate what the flesh want and what the soul needs.
Yeah.
And we as human beings, we get lost in being attractive of, oh, this person treat me this way, this person doing this, oh shit, this person taking me to the top, this and that. But then they fail to forget it's the downside behind this.
What's the downside?
Every content, ain't no perfect relationship.
Yeah.
Even Jesus didn't even have a perfect relationship.
Talk your shit. So listen. So McDuffie, if you Remy, you just did 8 years in jail. A nigga trap you in. This nigga so thirsty, he coming to visit you in jail, right?
Okay.
Every day. The nigga say he was visiting her every day. Now today happens to be Reminisce's birthday, right? But I'm just saying, a nigga is visiting you every day for 8 years when you got locked up in your 30s. When you get out of jail, do you feel obligated to this man, or do you try to chase the life that you missed?
You know, neither one of those. Because see, when you get out of jail, you coming into the free world, honey. So when you get out of jail, the only thing I think she how can I say this? She was working on feelings. Because she seen this man every day, he flattered her with gifts. He stuck with her through her bed.
Now hold on.
See, she was looking at the fantasy world. She didn't wipe her eyes and see, oh, baby, you in the real world now.
So what fantasy world, Pep? Hold on, McDuffie. For content, I ain't trying to keep them here long. McDuffie,
No,
you gotta hit the link another time. Probably.
You know I am. You know I am. I would love to
subscribe to the channel, and we I'm trying to tell you, it's a vibe every weekend. This is what we do. I'm sipping. I don't whatever your vice is, you do your vice.
Too. Hey, honey, I sip too.
So we need to hear more from McDuffie. But I'm saying we got you though. We're gonna hear you.
Yes.
But I want to break down something right now because there's people in the comment section that I need to hear your opinion from. So Lemon Pepper Stepper say she washed up before she got locked up. So Lemon Pepper Stepper said she was washed up before she got locked up. What I try to tell Lemon Pepper Stepper is Remy Ma was the breadwinner. Papoose tried to lock down a woman that he felt was a good woman who was financially gonna be stable for the future of the relationship. It failed on him. So who do you feel? Do you feel Remy Ma was washed up? Do you feel Remy Ma? Do you think Remy Ma washed up McDuffie as a woman?
First off, I don't think no human being is washed up besides Wack 100. I'm gonna put that out there. Period. He the only one I feel is washed up.
Okay.
Remy Ma. See, again, this go back to the age thing I was saying about Larry Hoover. She went in young. This man, like any other little girl, since you little, you always think of this Prince Charming. So Papoose knew he had a gold ticket. And really tell you the truth,
thank you.
I think he had good intentions. He had good intentions.
No, you just said don't try to backtrack what you just
No,
said.
I'm never going to backtrack anything
You just tried to backtrack it though.
No. What I mean
Papoose
is
knew he had a golden ticket.
He knew it. But at the same time, too, I blame.
At the same time.
Yeah, okay. We can leave it at that.
Watch you backtrack it. At the same time,
no,
because
at the same time, too,
he had a golden ticket.
Yeah, but Papoose didn't know that Remy Martin is also street smart.
He knew that. He knew she was street smart. Let me tell you something. McDuffie, as a man.
Okay.
Sometimes niggas try to turn hoes into housewives. He tried to turn that hoe into a housewife. Is Remy Ma a hoe? Yes. She a housewife? No.
How you know she was a hoe?
She's a hoe. I'm not gonna say, as far as what we consider a hoe, and I don't consider this a hoe to my extent. But I'm saying this: the Keys News Network. The consensus say a hoe is a woman that sleep with a lot of men. Remy Ma is one of them women who might not be sexually satisfied. She's feisty. She has grit about her.
What's that mean? What does that mean? I'm feisty too, but guess what? See, y'all thinking about sexual. Women, we don't think about sexual. And for y'all to call us hoes, that is so fucking disrespectful. Excuse my language. Because you wouldn't call your mama a hoe. You wouldn't call your daughter a hoe. You wouldn't call your niece a hoe. You wouldn't allow nobody to call them.
I'm big Keys. I will. If my mama did something hoish,
yes. Again, if she was one of those 304s, guess what? She did her thing. She washed her bags. She did what she had to do.
But I'm not saying you're right. You're right. Because hoe is a hoe.
Because he probably was a hoe.
Is a touchy term. I'm trying to say Remy Ma is a person that's it might be hard to satisfy her.
Ain't that hard to satisfy a man?
It ain't hard to satisfy a man.
You can have the baddest, freakiest wife there is. Guess what? You go to the club one night, you see something. Guess what? That little thing right there between your legs gonna get the pumping. And
no,
if that
men go by logic. We different. So if safe as I gotta, I can't. I got intel in the building, so I don't. You know what I'm saying? So I got come here, baby. So I got intel in the building. Come here, huh? Now you straight, you come out. So look, so this is intel on the show. I got intel in the building, but I can't necessarily say we do anything for OSHA purposes. So this is my baby right here, type shit. I mean, no, this ain't my baby, but this is one of my employees.
Well, she's beautiful. She's
no, you ain't even see her show her face.
I know.
But she's short like this, so she can't. Yeah,
but she's beautiful.
She's
beautiful.
She cool. She
no, she ain't cool. Don't say she cool. She's beautiful. Give her flowers. That ain't one no hood. That ain't no lot less.
I'm not papoosing.
She's beautiful.
I'm not papoosing it. She cool.
You're a mess, but I have to go. But I did enjoy myself. Hey, YouTube, I love you guys. You guys have a blessed one. And May God
So
bless
McDuffie,
Black
so let's
100.
end it with this. So
Yes, honey.
before you, I want you to do your shout outs. I want you to subscribe. I thought it was gonna go somewhere else. You happen to be cool. You a vibe. I don't like the fact you from Kankakee with Duty Low because he's like the
Yes,
fifth string OTF.
that's my nephew. That's my
But
nephew.
whenever you want to come on the show,
Yes.
follow me on Instagram at Keys Armstrong, or even go to an old any video on my YouTube, and you just type in, you got something you want to talk about. They'll be like, I got this topic. Let's talk about this topic. We'll make the show about that. You know, I'm not petty like that. That's how I'm coming. I'm for the people. I'm from the streets.
Yes, that's me
And
too.
I'm
That's
not,
me.
and we keep it real. You see, I stopped the whole show for you. We ain't
And I
tripping.
thank you. I thank you. I
We ain't
thank
tripping
you.
on
I
that.
appreciate it.
It's-
But you know what? Also, too, let's stop just making these podcasts is about celebrity and dirt. Let's talk about politics too. Let's educate the people about politics too. You know, things that's going in your area. You know, let's speak about that too. Let's speak about
Let's
the
go.
future.
Whenever
Right,
I told you, that's where you come in. You tell me whenever you
Yes,
want to come
honey.
on here about some politics. You get your topics. You get it right. Let me
Yes.
know, Keys. Hey, I want to come on here. I want to talk about politics this next Friday. I go live every Friday, once a week.
Okay.
So you let me know. We'll do that.
Okay. Well, much love, much love, much love. You guys have a blessed night. You guys have a wonderful night.
Shout out to McDuffie, y'all. She up out of here. Let's go. Hold on. Let me Intel, read the comments for me. Yeah, stand up. Well, you straight. We're gonna go into a commercial break. After that, we're gonna finish up with the shout out to everybody that's still in the building. This your boy Big Keys, Keys Against the World. Hitman Holla say you gotta know how to control the room. I think we control the room very nicely. Shout out to everybody. We got 40, you know what I'm saying? We doing our damn thing over here. So shout out to everybody. We got my peoples in the comments. Do Lemon Pepper Stepper got a wrench? Yeah, Lemon Pepper Stepper got the wrench by his name. So shout out to him. That's all I want to, but we gonna go into Intel, come read the comments right quick. Go ahead. Intel gonna read the comments for y'all. You come over. Man. Go ahead. Read them how you got on your phone.
It's my opinion. Hey, it's my opinion, not yours. She said, "Big Key, get it right, keep it tight." New Pepper Stepper asked the lady, did she have? I mean, Big Daddy, she had.
She said she had fun. We ain't gonna do McDuffie like that on Pep stuff. She said she had 5 kids or something. We ain't gonna do that.
Then he said, but she wasn't stable when she went in. She had no money, that carried it down for years. She was making license.
Who said that?
Lemon Pepper Stepper.
That was over with. You just heard that woman's Lemon Pepper Stepper. You just heard that woman say. Go ahead, continue reading too. He just heard that woman say what she said.
He said she came out to a man who had some money too. We don't know that. You just know what he was telling everybody. It's my opinion, not yours. That McDuffie, I agree. Right? No hungry. Lemon Pepper Stepper says she owed that man her life. Nobody else kept her mind together. That washed up female rapper would have been Vanilla Ice.
Nah, that ain't what the chat saying. She don't like her, but that ain't what the chat saying though. You gotta let her know that ain't what the consensus. Hey, Lemon Pepper Stepper, that ain't what the consensus saying, my boy. The woman is saying McDuffie said Papoose thought he had a golden ticket. That was cold. Shout out to McDuffie. Hopefully we get her on the show later on one of these episodes. She said that she want to talk about politics. Shout out to her. That's some deep shit to talk about. Now, when she come on the show and talk about that, we're going to see. But she said some real shit. I thought it was going to go left. But let's finish the show, y'all. I'm not going to keep y'all here long. For real, we already here an hour and 40. Shout out to everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. This your boy, Big Keys. Keys Against the World. Like, comment, subscribe. Remy, my birthday was today. Pour us up a shot. Intel, pour us up a shot. We going to pour a shot up for Remy, my birthday. But it's Remy, my birthday. And guess what the side nigga said, y'all? He had some good things to say. He said, happy birthday to the one who been solid through it all. You more than love. You my peace, my partner, my mirror. When the world flipped, you stayed 10 toes. When I forgot who you was, you reminded me. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. It's love in the building. Ain't too many like you. Loyal, sharp, beautiful, and real. You held me down in ways words don't cover up. I always move like I owe you for that. He was saying, I never heard Papoose say none of that. I never heard Papoose say none of that. What did he say? So now women had a golden vote. Man, you fan. No. Let me Pepper Stepper. I didn't say she had the golden vote. She said Papoose thought he had the golden ticket. That was cold. I like that. Papoose, we gonna Big Duffy. That's gonna be on the short in the morning. Papoose was messing with Remy Ma because he thought he had a golden ticket. And yes, he did. Ain't no nigga in the world ever said what song Papoose dropped today. He ain't Lil Wayne. He ain't the Carter 2. He ain't the Carter 1. He ain't none of that shit. Is you crazy? Lemon Pepper Stepper, you don't like the fact that a woman said Papoose thought she was the golden ticket because she was the breadwinner. But this your boy Big Keys Against the World. What's the next clip? Shout out to y'all. It's Friday Night Fights. It's Friday Night Fights. We got Cardi B. Cardi B had slight one with the people, so I don't know. Where's that? Cardi B, look, y'all. She was on the list. We're going to talk about Zion. We almost done, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. We be sipping over here, so if you... I'm already got the Biggie Smalls on the voice. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm too fat. I fuck around and have an asthma attack. But shout out to y'all, right? Let's go. We almost done. Let's go. Damn, Bookie G. Where Bookie G and Taylor made it? Let's go to the Keys Wildlife. This is crazy. Come on. This man fighting the alligator. The man think he about to really fight a tiger. This is what happens when you think he's off the crack. Hate his ass. Still, okay, Bookie G, shout out to you. You still, my bad, y'all. And for all my peoples, if the show get lit, I be trying to read the comment. It was lit. So shout out to Bookie G. She say she's still here. Shout out to you. Lemon Pepper, Bookie G. Can you tell Lemon Pepper, Bookie G, how do you feel about the Papoose Remy Ma situation? Do you feel like Papoose thought he was gonna come up on Remy Ma? Cause what nigga is about to stay with a motherfucker for 8 years in jail? She said that the Black Love brand was Papoose. Can you tell Lemon Pepper Stepper that there's who was you checking for Papoose? What happened? McLotto TV, what up, McLotto? You laughing? Shout out to you, McLotto. That nigga was fighting an alligator. Hey, but look. This is Keys Wildlife. In Keys Wildlife, we trying to get Betty Armstrong. Betty Armstrong, it might be past the bedtime. She had her what the fuck they call that shit? Her Robitussin and probably a nightcap type shit. But hey, Betty Armstrong in Wildlife.
I'm home from work. I'm fiending for Renee.
If Booty Man write a song, I don't know if they'll even play this shit. You know? Cause I'm gonna come hard with this shit, man. You know, I'm Booty Man. Okay.
Hold on. How was she the golden ticket if she was locked up? She was the golden ticket because after any rapper that ever went in jail in history, after they get out their career, boom. She was the first female rapper in history. And I'm 10 toes down. This Keys News Network. I'm stamping it, y'all. Y'all think this is a regular Cubs hat? Look, if you look, this ain't no regular Cubs hat. I'm stamping this shit in the name of Chicago. She was the first female rapper in history to really pop a bitch. So what do you mean if she went to jail? Shout out to this guy right here, Fresh Setter. How was she with a golden ticket? Because she did some shit that you don't see from female rappers. She actually shot a bitch. Her career had no choice but to go up and up and up and up. When Pooh Shiesty get out of jail, what do you think? Pooh Shiesty said, I got my own fire. Don't need security in the club. He actually shot a gun in the club without security. His career goes up. Remy Ma's career has been up and up and up ever since she's been out of jail. I'll leave this in the comments. Women, all the women in the comment section, y'all watch Love and Hip Hop. Out of all the niggas that y'all ever saw on Love and Hip Hop, where do Papoose rate? Even with the Creep Squad, even with Cisco and them. This nigga Papoose ugly, yo. Remy did that nigga a favor. Where we rating Papoose on Love and Hip Hop records, man? But until then, what we doing, man? Come on. Young Thug, how Young Thug still didn't boom? Young Thug boom Lil Baby up. Wasn't nobody thinking about Lil Baby no more. Young Thug hop on Dumb and Dumber. He said only fucking overseas shit. These US bitches kind of bad. Is you crazy? Young Thug boomed after he got out of jail. We just heard YFN. Come on, shout out to you, Fresh Setter. Hit the link. I'll make a Fresh Setter link. You, Fresh Setter, if you want to come up here and you want to express something, matter of fact, you don't have to show your face. You can just hit the link and just have your voice copy. We can make the Fresh Setter link. Because I believe I made a believer out of McDuffie. Fresh Setter. What's his name? Fresh Setter. Link. I'm making a Fresh Setter link, y'all. Hold on. Papoose, what? Bookie G. Don't make us put you on the spot, Bookie G. I rock with you, Bookie G. You know you cool peoples, man. Bookie G. He talented where? Put a rap right now. Bookie G. If you could put a Papoose rap in a comment section, matter of fact, this for anybody. I get anybody right now. You got 3 minutes. Put a Papoose rap, a bar. Put a Papoose bar in the comment section within 2 minutes. It's 11:43. I'll cash app you $10. Let's go. The first person that put a Papoose bar within 2 minutes. Let's go. You get $10. Excuse me. Nobody knows. The bar. Slug Lord 90. The bar. Put a Papoose bar in the comment section. You got until 11:45 right now. I'll give you $10. Let's go. BG boomed. Taylor May. What's happening? It's BG. BG talk like a dope fiend. He talk, can I get one nephew? Yeah, boom. But I'm BG boom when he got out of jail, Taylor May. He did. He on a whole Cash Money tour. Let's go. Did somebody do it, baby? Get your little pepper stepper. Come on, man. Y'all lost. Yeah. He said he wrote 90% of the Woo. Let's go. Betty Armstrong. Animal Wildlife. Let's go. I'm going to kick it with the chat. Y'all, we got to get it for the show. Let's go.
What you see me holding it is not a stick. It's my dick in my hand. My nuts is hot. My balls is heavy. Hold on, let me go on. I've been out here too goddamn long. I'm supposed to be in taking a nap. So I take my naps at certain times, right? Booty man.
That was nasty work. Let's go. We almost done with the show, y'all. It's Friday. So I spit that shit out. Intel that made me spit that shit out my nose, Joe. That's crazy. What did you say? Oh, I spit that shit out my nose. Papoose gassed her name up. How Papoose got? Big Keys, you roasted Papoose. They not like us freestyle here on live. If I'm not wrong. Oh, I did. So what you trying to say? Give me the tissue. Intel, give me the tissue. I spit that shit on my nose fucking with y'all. Oh, die. I got the tissue, baby. This supposed to drink. Damn, huh? Listen, let's go. We almost done, y'all. This over with. After this, look. Let's get to the beauty of the day. The beauty of the day goes to Slim from the back. Now listen, for y'all, if y'all like the show, I see we still got people in the building. If y'all like the show, this your boy Big Keys, Keys Against the World. We got a bunch of different segments. We just don't stay on one nigga all day. We not DJ Academics. We not Tasha K. We not none of those. We got different switch ups over here. And Keys done brought the Snow Bunnies through. Now Taylor May, Lemon Pepper Stepper, where y'all at for this one? Niggas? Yeah. Y'all want to talk about Papoose and Remy, where y'all at for this one? We brought the Snow Bunnies through. The Keys beauty of the day goes to Slim from the baddies. Show them what you got, Slim. Hey! Ooh! Oh shit! Intel, we brought the Snow Bunnies through. What? Now, if y'all don't know what's going on or what's going wrong, Slim from the baddies was with T-Rail, huh? What do you say? She bad in Angel Reese. Who New York? Taylor May. New York never stamped. They did not stamp Papoose. DJ K. Slade stamped Papoose. Rest in peace to DJ K. Slade. And it didn't work out. He stamped Papoose. DJ K. Slade stamped Papoose. Like he stamped. Where do I got where the footage of the homeless girl at? Still is. Ooh, damn, I ain't got that. Now, that's the other one. Ooh, out the man. Damn. We got so many clips now. What she say? Of course, Rolly ragdoll her. She said, listen, no. She put Rolly on, Bookie G. We got Slim from the baddies. She the Keys. The baddie of the day. The beauty of the day. What we doing? So is my opinion not true? No, that is my opinion not true. Oh. So Lemon Pepper Stepper, is it a go or no? Lemon Pepper Stepper, is it a go or no? Taylor May, what y'all doing with this? No. Fuck that. What you say? No, Intel say you stuck on Angel Reese, Lemon Pepper Stepper. Lemon Pepper Stepper. It's a no. Who else? It's a no. Okay, keep it there. Keep it there. Yeah. Taylor May, yeah. Taylor May, the real one. So what Taylor May laughing at? What do you say? Yeah. Look, hey, Taylor May, yeah. He laughing. Same shit make you laugh, make you cry. Taylor May say it's a go. That laugh is a go. Lil Pepper Stepper, it ain't a go? Because we'll go to her Instagram. Okay. Now we almost done, y'all. Let's go. Key Sports. Shout out to everybody in the building. We about to end it. I'm a vibe with the chat because I got something for them two niggas. And for all the people that's in the building, all the 50 people that's in the building, we got something for them two niggas. Remember, Lemon Pepper Stepper and Taylor May said it ain't a go. Let's go. Oh, Zion Williamson going to jail, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. Zion Williamson going to jail. And sports news. He fucking with Shorty. Now, Shorty, from the top up, is bad. Go look at my video from what I did this year. I mean, from the other day. Yesterday. Today. It's the liquor. He going to jail. Now, I want people to stop doing this. Stop comparing Anthony Edwards to Michael Jordan. LeBron James, after LeBron James lost as the champion he is, he told Anthony Edwards, you know what you got to do, right? Finish it out. This nigga ain't finishing out. Stop saying Anthony Edwards look like Michael Jordan or stop comparison. What the females in the chat? It's my opinion, not yours. Bookie G. Don't this nigga look like the daddy from Roll Bounce? Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. For one, Anthony Edwards is Mr. Take the Rubber Off. Now, hold on. Y'all got me fucked up. Hold on. All right, cool. That's cool. That's the end of the show, y'all. This Keys Friday Night Fights. Let me exit that out. Ooh, let me put myself up. For Taylor May, before we end the show, with these people in the building, like, comment, subscribe. Taylor May, Lemon Pepper Stepper. Let's go to Shorty Instagram. Y'all wild. Y'all wild boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So it's not a go. That's cool. Hey, so chat, all the viewers that watching, y'all remember Taylor May and Lemon Pepper Stepper said it's not a go. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see what let's go to her reels. Let's go to Slim from the Baddies reels. So it's not a go? Is it not a go? Y'all say it's not a go, right? So we can go anywhere. Let's go right here. It's not a go? It's not a go? Intel, what you think they doing? Is they doing it? Off that? They doing it? Off that? No? You don't see that? It's not a go. Okay. How about this? No go?
He said she looked like the white Lemon Pepper Stepper said she looked like the white girl from Hustling Club.
She do look like the white girl. That's cool.
She look better. She
do look better.
She look better because the girl from off of Hustling Club is the same one from off of Orange is the New Black. That bitch don't got no teeth in real life. She look crazy. She look like crackhead. Don't do it.
If them niggas are, they lying. That you crazy? This your boy Big Key. This your boy Big Keys. Keys Against the World. I'm up out of here. Shout out to y'all. I'm gonna end it with the with the intro that's supposed to be played. But Larry Hoover intro took it off. Where's the new show intro? Shout out to everybody. If you new in the building, like, comment, subscribe. We do this every week. We be lit every week. For real, for real. I'm tipsy. So, I don't know. Where's the intro?
He said it's a no for me.
He said it's a no. They lying, baby. They until they is cracking. Every nigga in the chat cracking. Every nigga in the chat cracking. This your boy. We gone. Matter of fact, we gonna end it off with we just gone. Let's go right here.
Marge put together a nightclub act.
I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. She didn't do it. She didn't do it.
You want to talk about what happened tonight?